The engines on the island of Sodor like to be really useful. They are happiest when Sir Topham Hatt gives them important work to do. But the engines are also very happy when they are clean and shiny for their passengers, especially James. James is a mixed traffic engine. He's very proud of his dashing red livery and likes to think of himself as a very splendid engine. Sometimes he likes to show off and brag about himself, much to the annoyance of the other engines. Toby and Henrietta were enjoying their new life on Sodor, but they do look old-fashioned and need new paint. James was always rude whenever he saw them. At last, Toby lost patience. James fumed and puffed away. He didn't like to be reminded of his own incident. Soon, James arrived at the big station where Sir Topham Hatt was waiting. But when James arrived at the yards, he was very surprised to see that there were no actors or any circus animals for him to carry, but instead a long line of dirty trucks. As soon as James was coupled to the train, he chuffed off, grumbling all the way. Soon, James began to approach the junction near Thomas's branch line. He was so busy grumbling to himself that he didn't realise that the signal was set to danger. And there, heading down the line, was Edward pulling a train. Something sticky splashed all over James. He had crashed into some tar wagons and was covered from smokebox to cab. James was more dirty than hurt, but the tar wagons and some trucks were broken into pieces. At last, Toby and Percy arrived to help clear the mess. They couldn't help but smile at the sight of James. James pretended he hadn't heard. Percy cleared away the unhurt trucks and Toby helped James back to the yard. Sir Topham Hatt was waiting. Toby ran home happily to tell Henrietta the good news, while James was left feeling rather silly.